thank you for the opportunity to be here with you this Sabbath. I feel it an honor and privilege. The health nugget, I'm going to read from Ministry of Healing, and the thought is how to have good blood. Ellen White says there's two things that we need for good blood, which is very important for our health. And one of them, does anyone know what one of the elements is? For good blood, we need two things. What's that? Okay. Ellen White says, in order to have good blood, we must breathe well. Full, deep inspirations of pure air, which fill the lungs with oxygen, purify the blood. They impart to it a bright color and send it a life-giving current to every part of the body. A good respiration soothes the nerves, it stimulates the appetite, and renders digestion more perfect, and it induces sound, refreshing sleep. So there's one of the ingredients for good blood. What is the other?
Merry heart.
A merry heart is helpful. Water is very necessary too, but that's included in the second element, which is
Proper diet.
proper nutrition. We need good food. Pure air and good food make good blood, those two things. Ellen White writes, some in their desire to set a right example go to the opposite extreme. Some are unable to obtain the most desirable foods, and instead of using such things they would best supply the lack. They adopt an impoverished diet. The food does not supply the elements needed to make good blood. Their health suffers, their usefulness is impaired, and their example tells against, rather than in favor of reform in diet. And there's other quotations where she says, good nourishment creates good blood. So pure air and good nourishment. And what is the Bible diet? It is a vegan diet. And a vegan diet is the healing diet as well as the most healthful diet. And so that makes good blood. But then we need one other element to make good health. And what would that be?
Trust in God.
Communion with God.
Silly.
Well, let's turn in our Bibles to Ezekiel 47. In order to, this wonderful vision Ezekiel has in Ezekiel 47, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel 47 is a vision here about the waters that issue from the sanctuary. And let's go to in this vision, I hope you're familiar with it. These waters are healing. It says in verse 9, verse 8, these waters which issue out of the east country and go down into the desert and go into the sea, which brought forth into the sea, the waters shall be healed. And it shall come to pass that everything that liveth, which moveth, whithersoever the river shall come, shall live. And there shall be a very great multitude of fish, because these waters shall come thither. For they shall be healed, and everything shall live whither the river cometh. And it shall come to pass that the fishers shall stand upon it from En-gedi even unto Eneglaim. They shall be a place to spread forth the nets. Their fish shall be according to their kinds, as fish of the great sea, exceeding many. But the miry places thereof and the marshes thereof shall not be healed, for they shall be given to salt. So one is a life-giving current, and there's another place that's the miry places and the marshes are not life-giving. Why is that? No oxygen. It's stagnant. Those marshes, miry places are not moving. They're not giving their life. They're stagnant. So to have good health, we need good blood, but we need one other element. We need to get that blood moving. Good circulation. Good circulation. And that is helped by Exercise. We need to be moving, and so I just want to encourage you to have a proper diet. Believe the Word of God that He gave us in the original diet. Drink pure water and get some exercise. 10,000 steps will eliminate disease. 10,000 steps every day will eliminate disease. That's from the Cleveland Clinic. And so God bless us to have good blood and good health. And we'll learn a little bit more about that later. Thank you.
Amen.